So Frank, now we are ahead the opening of this exhibition. I would like to ask you, how did you feel when I came up with this idea of this exhibition for Tomi Ungerer?
It was a long time ago, 2 years I think, when we start talking about it. It was a great idea. I was really happy because the way we work is that we find a project together, that we use the chance of having a show to get a body of work together and have something special. Having Tomi Ungerer, the big artist of this area, and being able to work with his work and get a show together here in Strasbourg in your gallery was a great opportunity. So I was really excited when I heard about it.
And I remember that first I have sent you a few portfolios talking about Tomi Ungerer, but that was the really start. But afterwards, how did you get to manage the knowledge of the whole Tomi Ungerer career?
It was your book, because Tomi Ungerer, I grew up with his books when I was young. Those were my childhood books. But I couldn't read at that time. I looked at the picture, so I forgot the name. And when you sent me the big prospectus, and I opened it, immediately those images jumped back at me, and I was very excited, even more than before, to use something that is so personal to me, as children's books are your first entry into art, into imagery, into storytelling. And having books like Tomi Ungerer's, which are very creative and different to the normal children's book, that was fantastic. And it was like meeting an old friend again when I saw this.
And then you discover the whole range of works of Tomi Ungerer. So how could you manage to choose and to pick exactly the works you will have as an artist to make your interpretation of it?
Yeah, very quickly I saw that he didn't just do children's books, that he did the opposite as well. It's a huge body of work, and the big word is reduction. When you see all of this, you have to reduce and try to find something that shows how varied his artworks is, how far-reaching he goes, from children's book to adult illustration to beautiful paintings and drawings of dilapidating houses as the series of Slow Agony. So I chose a couple of his books as a starting point. What's personal to me, the Moon Man, the Three Rubbers, those are the ones I knew I want to have in. And then I try to choose 1 or 2 examples of his other works. I couldn't do them all, but I find 15 works gave a good...
So this is a big challenge.
It was a very big challenge, yes, it was. It took me long, and it was, you know, if you take 15 works of somebody who did hundreds of thousands of works, you struggle. That's
so
it.
That was not easy as an idea?
No.
Oh.
No, it's no, it's not. It wasn't easy at all. But it was. It's always better to have a big choice than if you only, you know, try to fill something up. Some artists don't have so many works, and I struggle to find enough suitable works that I don't just like as their works, that also work with my interpretation of what I do. So it was good to have such a huge choice, but at the same time it was very difficult to select.
And when I bring some new ideas to you, is it really something you like to do? Tribute to a work or a series or maybe a collection? Is it something you like, or do you prefer have a total freedom when you are working?
No, I love it. I really like the chance of making a show as a show, where the show counts in itself, something that is coherent and makes sense, and the way you offer it to me is always very interesting, because you you give me hints of what you would like or what would be there, but you never ask me, you never tell me, oh, this, you know, you come up with Tomi Ungerer and say, ooh, there might be someone who could help us with this. Mm-hmm. And at that moment my brain sets in and I start to imagine, oh, what can we do? And that's where our dialogue starts. Mm-hmm. That's why our shows always take a long time. When one is finished, we start talking about the next one, right? So
it's always a long time ahead in advance. So.
Yeah, because in between I sometimes make paintings and I put one in a show or I put some in an art fair. But to have a chance to make a body of work and have them together is really important for an artist. So for me, these 2 years, and especially the last half a year where I was intensely painting on those paintings, was good times.